What is WT? Welcome back to my channel. Smackdown vs. Raw 2010 brand Warfare. So the last video, Big Show won the Royal Rumble, and ECW is trying to get himself into the mix of this brand Warfare. So, at the Royal Rumble, I am playing at Triple H, by the way. It's either Triple H or John Cena. I'm picking Triple H. I faced Jeff Hardy, and John Cena faced Chris Jericho. We did not have to play the Royal Rumble match, thanks God. Alright guys, so right now we have a tag team match. Basically what Vince said is that if I lose, if I get pinned, I lose my title. If John gets pinned, he loses his title. So let's see what's going on. 51 days until WrestleMania.
Let me guess. You got a message from Vince too.
Yeah, he's on a bigger power trip than usual. So, what say we stick to the usual understanding? You stay out of my way, I'll stay out of yours.
Yeah, that's a much better idea than working together to ensure we win the match.
I don't need you, Cena. Not in the least. If you need help to keep your title, that's not my problem.
Have it your way, Hunter. I won't ask for anything, and I won't give you anything. Man, that guy lacks some serious people skills.
This is a huge chance for both Shelton Benjamin and JBL.
It's basically a title match for those two. Can you imagine if JBL pinned Triple H and became WWE champion?
And he finally heads back out of the ring. Finally, we might get some order in this match.
All random JBL and Shelton Benjamin? What the heck?
Benjamin are in. If you tag out, you can't win the belt.
Pedigree! And he has to make a tag to his fresh partner. He's got an opportunity. Two, three! They did it! Wow, what a match! They might not be best friends, but Triple H and John Cena pull off the victory.
You back those kind of guys into a corner, JR, and they're more dangerous than ever. Cena and the game proves that tonight.
It's the Big Show. Hot off his Royal Rumble victory, he doesn't look happy.
There went Shelton.
JBL is no match for the largest athlete in the world.
He just took out both champions at once.
I'm done being overlooked on Smackdown. How do you overlook a 7-foot-tall, fire-breathing giant? I demand a trade to ECW. They've been ignored for too long, and I have too. Together, we'll be ignored no more.
My God, Taz! Big Show heading back to the land of extreme?
With revenge on his mind, JR, this is trouble.
Thank you for joining us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Raw is live from Buffalo, New York.
This is a beautiful city, but it's a little on the chilly side. Unlike you, Michael, I'm not used to getting a cold reception everywhere I go.
Well, King, you'll be happy to know that things will heat up tonight. Randy Orton has earned himself a shot at John Cena's World Heavyweight title in our main event.
Thanks, so Big Show wanted to go to ECW? Well, to be fair, ECW does need somebody. I mean, this is pretty cool. Let's see what's going on.
John Cena once again put his championship on the line, this time against Randy Orton. Meanwhile, we're joined by the world's largest athlete. What brings you to Raw, Big Show?
Since everybody thinks Raw is such a superior brand, I wanted to see how good it was first.
All right, me and Randy Orton. I don't see why Orton got a tower shot, but you know what? GG's. I find it funny how I picked Triple H, but I'm still playing as both. Like, all right, then why give me the option for it?
So, do you really think that along with ECW, you can take over WWE?
You know who you're talking to, Michael?
Cena wins. Cena wins.
What an impressive title defense for John Cena.
You call that impressive? Watch ECW tomorrow. Watch me destroy Tommy Dreamer to become ECW champion. Then you'll see impressive.
Hey, yo, what the heck?
Is Tommy Dreamer on the verge of putting away Big Show?
Yeah, that would be a no.
On his first night back in his old stomping grounds, Big Show is once again ECW champion.
This represents a changing of the guard. It's time for ECW to take a stand. We need to fight back against Smackdown, against Raw, and show them we're not just as good as them, we're better. And we deserve a presence in the Champion of Champions match. A giant presence.
We are winners, Show, and we know other winners when we see them.
We'll stand by your side in this noble quest.
We think Raw and SmackDown are a bunch of wussies anyway.
Cena, Triple H, prepare for ECW.
Man, ain't no one scared of you, bro.
We thank you for tuning in to another edition of Smackdown. I'm Jim Ross, here alongside Taz in wonderful Seattle, Washington.
You know, it rains a lot here in Seattle, but the Big Show sure can cause a storm here on ECW. It's like he's a leader of a rebellion or something.
He all but declared war on the other brands. But we can't worry about that. Not when we have a WWE Championship match tonight featuring Triple H and Edge.
Edge? Why am I going up against Edge? Anyway, so this just got heated. So Big Show is now the ECW champion. That's pretty cool. Alright, we got 44 days until WrestleMania.
With Big Show making threats, I can't risk my match being interrupted. I should try to finish off Edge as soon as possible.
Triple H defending the WWE Championship once again in this highly competitive match against Edge.
Edge knows how to win in the clutch. A pure pressure player. The title could change hands tonight.
Ain't no title changing hands. Also, Edge, I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime. Bro, Spider-Man, the freaking Tobey Maguire, that's a good movie. You guys haven't seen it? You guys will watch it.
The game seems to be fighting with a sense of urgency here, Taz.
You heard what Big Show said on ECW.
I'd be concerned also.
Pinning predicament. 3. Triple H wins. The game. The cerebral assassin may be more dominant than ever before.
If there's anyone who's a WWE Hall of Famer in the making, it's him.
Oh no! Big Show's threats have come to fruition.
ECW is attacking the WWE champion.
These two may have bitten off more than they could chew, messing with the game.
Oh man, Triple H's own trademark sledgehammer comes back to haunt him.
Followed up with Morrison's signature Moonlight Drive.
Hey, whoa, 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 hey, hey!
What are they doing with a sledgehammer? No!
Stop that. You don't desecrate the WWE Championship like that. Ugh.
I cannot believe what we have just witnessed.
They destroyed the belt? Let's see what we unlocked. Triple H costume. Triple H in DX gear. Well, that's crazy.
Welcome to Monday Night Raw, live from Cleveland, Ohio. Michael Cole, along with Jerry the King Lawler.
Michael, John Cena's World Heavyweight Championship is again on the line tonight. I can't believe how often he's been forced to defend it lately.
Every week gets us closer to WrestleMania, King. The Champion of Champions match is looming, and everyone wants to be involved, including JBL.
JBL? What the heck? Why JBL? Alright guys, we got 41 days until WrestleMania. Dang, but they freaking destroyed the title. That's crazy.
Just the man I wanted to see. You got it rough these days, Cena. Having to defend your championship almost every week. I'll do you a favor. I'll beat you so bad, you won't be able to compete tonight.
If you could barge in here and actually do that, then I don't deserve to be a champion. Let's do this.
Alright, backstage brawl. Me and Mark Henry. Is Mark Henry part of ECW? Or Raw and SmackDown? I don't know. But he came to beat me up, so.
I guess Mark Henry didn't come alone.
My goodness, superhuman power by Big Show, and he's pummeling John Cena. Oh my God, Cena's body was rocketed to the concrete floor by a giant chokeslam. He needs immediate help. Somebody get back there.
He's not going to do the same thing Miz and Morrison did on SmackDown, is he?
Oh, nah. Oh, come on.
This went way beyond just making a point.
Big Show is absolutely sick.
Well, look who made their way back to our little neck of the woods.
ECW, we have to hand it to you. You did what nobody on Raw or SmackDown has been able to do to us. You came to our shows, beat us up, and destroyed our titles.
I'm no scientist, but I think the formula goes, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. That's why we're here. To prove Sir Isaac Newton right.
Now, we can stand here and talk about what we're gonna do to you, Big Show. Or you could just get your big ass out here and take the beating you have coming to you.
Well, it's a big show.
Ain't no way that title fits him like that.
Maybe you two don't realize, but there's a brand war going on. Mr. McMahon wanted competition. Well, he got it. And we fired the first shots. You made ECW out to be worthless, so we made your titles worthless. And now you're here. For what? To start something you can't finish? You boys are outgunned. Allow me to demonstrate.
Look, Cena and Triple H are destined for the Hall of Fame, but how self-absorbed do you have to be to barge into ECW and think we wouldn't be prepared?
Well, ECW's ready, but are we truly ready for Cena and Triple H?
Dang, we got Matt Hardy, Mark Henry, Chavo, and Jack Swagger. So I guess we just gotta send them back to the locker room.
Cena and Triple H may have taken down some soldiers, but ECW's general is still at full strength. That's blatant vandalism right there.
The champions of Raw and Smackdown have retaliated against ECW here tonight, but this is far from over.
Greetings from Indianapolis, Indiana, and welcome to Monday Night Raw with Jerry the King Lawler. I'm Michael Cole, and do we have a show for you tonight?
Cena may have been handling issues with ECW recently, but the Animal Batista has worked his way up to become #1 contender for Cena's World Heavyweight Championship.
The two will meet this weekend at No Way Out, but they'll actually be partners tonight in tag team action.
Dang, Batista? I'm cool with that. Who's calling my phone, bro?
You think I'm done with you, Cena? Not by a long shot. In fact, I hold you responsible for the World Heavyweight Championship getting destroyed. Huh. Some champ you are.
Mind you, Chris Jericho, you don't know it yet, but there's gonna be a company called AEW, and you're gonna lose the World Heavyweight Championship because someone stole it. Anyway, 34 days to WrestleMania.
What a match this should be. We have the former champion, the current champion, and perhaps the next champion.
Boy, when you say next champion, it's hard to put a finger on who that could be. Batista has a title shot this Sunday, but Jericho and Kane are waiting in the wings.
This Sunday, so do me and Batista at the Royal Rumble. Okay, bet. But the thing is, what title?
Oh my gosh! That powerbomb should just about do it, JR.
That should do it right there.
1, 2, 3! They did it! They won the match! I have to say that I'm surprised. Cena and Batista managed to hold it together.
There's mutual respect there, definitely. I don't think they'll be quite so cordial at No Way Out, however.
Especially when Mr. McMahon said whoever has the title after No Way Out will be in the Champion of Champions match.
No Way Out is definitely an event you don't want to miss. And it's this weekend. See you then, folks.
Thank you for joining us tonight for Friday Night Smackdown, ladies and gentlemen. JR and Taz coming to you from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
I don't know if Triple H is aware of this or not since he's been busy with ECW, but Jeff Hardy earned a title opportunity at No Way Out.
You're absolutely right, Taz. And GM Vicky Guerrero even agreed to make it a tables match, which could give Hardy an advantage.
Neither one is going to have an advantage here tonight, in my opinion. They're going to have to work as a team.
Can they coexist? Also, wait, hold on. Who's calling my phone?
I can't believe what you let those ECW losers do to you, Triple H. Think you should strip you of the WWE Championship just for that. You're lucky I didn't have any respect for you to begin with, or I would have lost it all right there.
No one is scared of you, MVP. You're glorified manager. Anyway, Let's go.
And this was going to be absolute tag team warfare.
So a table match for the World WWE Champion at No Way Out against Jeff Hardy. That's pretty cool. So we have yet to play a chamber match in 2010 World WrestleMania. I wonder when we're going to do a chamber match.
Here's the pin. This could be it.
1, 2, 3. They did it. Both superstars got a check in the win column tonight, but only one will leave No Way Out as champion.
Whatever partnership they had tonight could go right out the window in a second.
Hopefully, these two talented athletes will let bygones be bygones. Things have erupted here.
Whoa! Twist of fate. What a counter by Hardy.
In 2 days, these superstars will settle things in a tables match, both for the WWE Championship and to determine who will go to WrestleMania and compete to become champion of champions.
Welcome to No Way Out, live from the Motor City. I'm Michael Cole, calling the action with my colleague Jerry the King Lawler.
What a show this should be, Michael. John Cena against the Animal Batista for the World Heavyweight Championship. The roof could blow off this arena.
And let's not forget the tables match for the WWE Championship on the Smackdown side, with Triple H taking on Jeff Hardy. Let's get right to the action.
Bro, Jeff Hardy hit the twist of fate and then freaking emoted, bro. Alright, me and him, tables match, let's get it. 28 days until WrestleMania.
And here's our first major title match of the night.
Jeff Hardy's been in more table matches, but nobody in the WWE comes close to the championship experience of the game.
Just a question, if Jeff Hardy does win, what title is he going to hold up? Freaking, they destroyed the title belts, bro. Which is pretty cool. I like the direction the storyline is headed. This is by far my favorite World WrestleMania of 2010 so far.
A champion of champions match at WrestleMania.
There's nothing worse than getting put through a table. Talk about ruining now.
Triple H wins. The game retained his WWE Championship in smashing fashion.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of a shame that the ECW guys kind of destroyed the title belt. I don't really agree with that.
If I'm not mistaken, this means Triple H also has a ticket to WrestleMania and the Champion of Champions match.
Well, we'll see if John Cena can do the same thing against, well, Batista next.
All right, John Cena and Batista. Who's calling my phone?
Hi, John. It's Shane McMahon. I know you're getting ready for tonight, but just gotta say there's been a little change. After watching the Smackdown tables match, I'm adding a stipulation to yours. It will now be a last man standing match. Good luck.
Bruh.
This is our main event of the evening. John Cena versus the Animal Batista.
I can't believe Shane made this a KO match, as if this showdown needed an extra dose of brutality.
Alright, since this is a last man standing match, let's see how many attitude adjustments it takes to knock out Batista.
Yes.
Cena did it. Cena gets the win.
Cena did the seemingly impossible. He knocked out Batista.
And his reward is a date with Destiny at WrestleMania.
Tonight's action definitely lived up to the hype. It was amazing.
It sure was, King. Thanks for joining us for No Way Out. We'll see you tomorrow night, live on Monday Night Raw. Welcome to Monday Night Raw. We're one day removed from No Way Out, where both Triple H and John Cena retain their titles.
That means one of them will be declared champion of champions at WrestleMania.
Speaking of champions, John Cena is heading to the ring right now.
Ever since Mr. McMahon talked about the Champion of Champions match at WrestleMania, the locker room has been buzzing. The WWE Universe has been buzzing. Tonight, we lead up to that monumental match. And since we're on my home turf of Raw, I've volunteered to break things down. Since Mr. McMahon's announcement, a few things have changed, and a few things haven't. What stayed the same is that Triple H and I are still champions, even if our titles got a little remodeled recently. What's a little different is that Vince has thrown a big wrench into the works. That wrench is the ECW champion, Big Show. The three of us will compete in the next 4 weeks in a series of events called the Champions Challenge. That means I'll be slapping Big Show and Triple H around for the next 4 weeks. So I'm pretty excited about that. And whoever wins the most Champions Challenges will pick the match type at WrestleMania. Tonight, I get to choose. And I wanted to involve the WWE Universe. We're gonna have something I call the Hype Meter Challenge. Me, the Game, and Big Show are all gonna have separate matches. When we do something you like, you cheer. When we do something you don't like, let us have it. Simple, right? The one who hits the highest point on the hype meter, and of course wins their match, is declared the winner. So let's start the show.
Whoa, it looks like we're starting the Champions Challenges right now.
Here is his best score on the hype meter. You think that'll hold, King?
We all know the fans love Cena, and the score reflects that. I'm not sure Triple H or Big Show can beat it, but I'm sure they're gonna try.
Big Show is up next. We'll see how he fares.
Big Show looked good in that match, but the fans didn't think so.
John Cena is still in the lead in the hype meter challenge, but Triple H is up next.
This week's challenge is all in his hands.
I'm surprised I didn't have to play those. Alright, bet. I just get to do mine. Who's calling my phone, bro?
Triple H, I'm not your friend. I'm certainly not your buddy. But I am Smackdown, the same brand that you're representing. So me and everyone else on Smackdown wants you to bring home the Champion of Champions title. So you better give it your all. Got it?
Does their friend mean buddy? 27 days until WrestleMania. Let me just save this real quick. Alright guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And share this video with a friend. Let me know what type of games you want to see next. And tell me, do you guys want face cam or no face cam? Do you guys want to see the matches? Because I just be skipping the matches because they're not that interesting. But anyway, thank you guys for everything. Make sure to comment. Make sure to tell me what type of games. And how do you feel about this Road to WrestleMania brand Warfare? I like it. It's the best one so far. Until next time, stay hydrated. Keep cool. Drink water. Read your Bibles. Peace.